One of the best uses for ChatGPT, Claude, and other LLMs is using it to help you summarize lengthy and complex documentation. Hi, if you're new here, we're all doing the great lock-in of 2025. I'm helping you with the AI version. This is for you if you're a newbie or beginner to using tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and other AI tools. If you want a beginner's way to use these tools that is different from using Google, I would suggest that you open up one of them, so ChatGPT or Claude. And if you have a complex document or a research paper or some other documentation that you just haven't had the time to look into, upload it to ChatGPT and ask it to summarize and analyze this so that it can draw out some key insights for you. Here are ways that you can make it more specific. Let's say I was a product manager at Meta. I can say, hey Claude, please analyze this document to help it make sense for me as a product manager working at Meta. Here are some of the things that are relevant in terms of the work that I do. This is called adding context, that it gives you a more specific result. The different questions that you can ask to get more valuable input. So for example, you can say to it things like, what are 3 of the most important and non-obvious insights from this document? You could add more specific context and say, these are some of the goals that we're aiming to achieve in 2025. Please analyze this document with those goals in mind. What I'm doing here is helping you to understand that you need to add very specific context to get it to give you the best outcome. Obviously, very important to note, if you're adding information to LLMs like ChatGPT or Claude, you need to comply with the acceptable use policies of your company. And I would recommend using the enterprise tools that have been suggested by your company. If your work is on Teams and uses Copilot, use that. If your work has an enterprise ChatGPT account, use that. However, if your work doesn't have any of these and you want to practice, of course you can do that. That's the purpose of this series. But make sure that you upload information that you are permitted to upload and that you won't be contravening any of your work policies. So for today's great lock-in video number 3, we have used ChatGPT to help us to analyze complex documentation. And we've used different approaches to help it to summarize complex or unique information. And we've added more specific context and information to help it to give you a more valuable result. Let me know in the comments below if any of this is helpful or if you want me to cover anything else. And I'll see you in the next video.